Instagram action block fix 2020. There are some things that you should know to avoid an Instagram action block, and there are some things that you should do if you already have one. It's a very simple fix, and I'll show you how to do it right now. According to usnews.com, 1 in every 3 Americans, 38%, I know it should be 33, but basically the stats are a little bit off, 38% of Americans are stressed and might be unhappy, and action blocks make people unhappy, so let's try to fix one of the reasons why the world is unhappy. Instagram action blocks. Yeah, it's a real thing. Welcome to 2020. The first thing that you gotta do if you want to get rid of an Instagram action block, listen to me closely now, is to make sure you like this video. Make sure you click the red button that says SUBSKRIBE.
Have you ever had a dream that you could do so
Yeah, make it red, from red to gray. Make sure you do that. And in return, let's do something that can help you grow on Instagram. Comment down below your Instagram handle and what your Instagram account is about for a chance to be shouted out in one of the next videos. I'm trying to shout out like most of the comments, so there's a very good chance you'll be shouted out. And if you want to learn, if you are in fact the shout out winner, make sure you stick until the end of this video. Okay, so I actually had a video about Instagram action blocks like a year ago. I had a video about Instagram action blocks a year ago, but it wasn't good enough. It wasn't getting that many views, so I figured maybe getting too technical doesn't work. You want the real straight answers. So here we go, round 2.
Round 2.
The first thing you gotta know about Instagram action blocks, there's pretty much 2 action blocks, pretty much, like the ones that you should know. There's a temporary one that has a timestamp on it, for example, your action block to expire in this date, for example. Normally it's a week. I've seen those for a month, but yeah, I got a few of those for a week, and I haven't received any of them for nearly, I would say, since September or October 2019. So, and this is just by laying down the facts that you know, like after this video you should not get any action blocks. You always avoid them. And the second action block is basically a default action block that just says you're action blocked. Good game, good job. Okay, so how did you get in the situation, the privileged state, to be action blocked? Well, the story goes pretty far, not that far. I mean, millennial years, in millennial years, 1 year is like 5 years for other people, for boomers, but yeah, 1 year ago, June, not even a year ago, June 2019 hit. There were a lot of strict restrictions that we got from Instagram because, you know, May 2019, Mark Zuckerberg said that Facebook is going private, so they restricted little by little in the summer likes and stuff like that. And because the idea of Instagram is to make money, they didn't want people to grow organically that easily, especially with growth hacks. So if someone was doing follow and follow and could follow 500 people a day and could get a follow back ratio of 20% out of 500 is 100 people a day. You can grow with 100 followers a day, 3K a month, 36K a year. That's pretty insane for a growth hack, right? And now when they made it 5 times less, or you can grow with 7K per year, a lot of people that were building pages, stuff like that, to sell them or sell shoutouts are now damaged, and people have to buy Facebook ads on Instagram instead of actually paying influencers that much, because it's harder to also evaluate influencers now that you don't have the likes and stuff like that. So what activities can cause an action block? This is very important. Well, liking, following people, unfollowing people, commenting, even on your own post. I know you might be one of those people that will comment on this video saying, well, I got action blocked for commenting on my own post. I know, this is a real thing. Welcome to 2020. But the real question is, how do you fix an Instagram action block? Let's make a deal right here. I'll give you a very simple, doable explanation, and in return I just want a like on this video, you to subscribe to this channel and watch the video until the end. This is all I want. Deal? Do we have a deal? Give me your hand. So the way to fix an action block is very simple. You take a bowl, you put half a liter of water in it, you add some salt, maybe some sugar, and then, no, I'm joking. If you just got the action block, the simplest way to fix it is just by logging out. If you just received it, just log out, don't touch your account for 2 or 3 hours, log back in. The temporary action block, there's nothing you can do. You can report the problem, it won't help, you gotta wait it out. If it says wait a week, you wait a week, there's nothing you can do. If you just got the action block, just don't do anything for 2 hours, log out. If you're super curious to see if your action block is still there and like your stuff, every 1 hour you're just extending the time that action block will affect your account. This is not smart, and I don't know where you got this idea. No, don't do it. Just wait it out, log out, wait it out. This is the simplest fix. Nothing, weird about this fix, right? If that doesn't work, another thing that worked for a client of mine when we were doing follow and follow manually for them a year ago and I was still getting action blocks, we stopped getting action blocks after, is the following. You log out of this account and you register or switch to another account that you would use for at least a day to 2 days, 48 hours maximum. Why would you do that? Especially if you tried to check if you're still action blocked and you kept liking or following just to see if you still get the action block. This really extends the time. So the best thing you can do is log out and switch to another account from the same IP and phone to make sure you raise the trust score of your IP and phone. That way Instagram doesn't think your IP is some mobile network that people use to bot on or to do automation. That way you can clear your IP. This works. I've tried it. It works. So what will you do when you're back and you don't have an action block anymore? Do not do the same actions. Do not mass follow, unfollow people, like, comment, reduce your actions. A good strategy here would do less than 50 actions per day or less than 50 people followed per day, 20 per hour. And when your account is good again, never do over 200 actions. You might have days where you may be able to follow 1,000 people 50 an hour, right? Manually, every 1 hour you follow 50 people and that can work, but the next day you get an action block. A very bad one, a temporary 7 days one. I had this situation. Don't go over the limit of 200 and only do it manually, never automate follow and follow, okay? Don't do that, it's not worth it anymore. It was good a year ago, now it's not good. If all of that doesn't work, there's only one thing you can do. Switch your IP. If that doesn't work, back up your phone and reset it. There's nothing else that you can do. If you keep having these issues, this is the way to do it. And we go back to the idea, how do we avoid an action block in general, especially if we received it in the past. Just ask yourself, why are you getting an action block? You're getting an action block because Instagram thinks your activities are spammy. Just reduce your activities. It's a very simple solution. As I said, below 200 is on the safe side. 50 to 100 a day is on the safe side. If you're a really small creator starting out, you want to do some follow and follow to get to 1K followers, that's a really good strategy. But if you want to see more advanced strategies, well, you should definitely check out my Instagram account, because man, the value there, it's really good. Who is the shoutout winner on this episode? First, Tarun Kumar, who's spamming my account for a while, who says, "Sir, you are super cool, amazing." Then he keeps asking, every question he does is another comment, but I mean, I think that helps with the YouTube algorithm. So another comment winner is Silap XSPF, who says, "Oh my god, thank you so much, man. It's about Instagram music isn't available in your region, how to add Instagram music in your stories." So yeah, make sure you check his YouTube channel out. Rahav Koa says, "It worked, thank you so much," about the Instagram music one. Okay, this is another case. It's about how to fix your account was compromised Instagram message. OXY Esports says, "What should they do if you don't know how your..." Like, basically this dude doesn't have his old password, doesn't have his email, doesn't remember anything. How can he get it back? Well, it's either via phone, and if you don't have the phone option, try via browser or another IP, and via browser. Don't log in to get the compromised message to change your password. Just go on a browser and do it. And the last shout-out winner is actually, okay, Taron spams here again, but he says, "I do with Steve says, awesome insights bro, getting a lot of shares and saves on your content is so key." And he actually has a really good page for music, and he says he's getting 702k saves sometimes. Wow, that's pretty insane. So yeah, be like Steve, grow your Instagram account, grow your YouTube channel, grow your muscles, grow your plants, grow a mustache for all I care. And by the end of this video, make sure you check one of these videos out, because a video a day keeps the doctor away. This is no financial advice, this is no medical advice. Do your own due diligence, so don't sue me, bro. See you next one. Bye.